10,000 for bass lovers? Everyone keeps recommending this Tribit S1. So I bought it, tested it properly. Netflix, YouTube, music, cricket matches, everything. And yeah, the bass is really good. But is that enough? Let me tell you. Hi, I am Pooja and welcome to ClearBuy. I spend all my time buying and testing home appliances, TVs, soundbars, washing machines, air conditioners to see how they perform in real life, not just on paper. So you can buy confidently without wasting your money. Everything I share here is from real testing and real experience. Okay, so let me start with the one thing that genuinely impressed me, the bass. I've tested a lot of soundbars in this budget, 5,000 to 10,000 rupees range, and usually the bass is there. You can hear it, but you don't really feel it. This one, you feel it. Not like the room is shaking violently or anything, but you can feel those vibrations on your table, your chair, through the floor when a beat drops. And here is what's interesting. This has a 6.5-inch subwoofer that's actually bigger than most budget soundbars. And it's front firing, which means the bass comes straight at you. Makes a real difference. The loudness is genuinely good too. Feels like an actual 200-watt system, not those fake numbers you see on cheaper soundbars. For small to medium rooms, this is more than sufficient. Now, I'll be honest. The bass is strong, like really strong. So if you're watching movies, keep the bass at 0 or +1 using the remote. Otherwise, it can overpower the dialogues a bit. But for music, crank it up to +4 or +5. Sounds incredible. So yeah, if bass matters to you, this is genuinely the best you'll get under 10,000 rupees. But here is where it could be better. The vocals. Let me be honest about this. When I'm listening to songs, vocals sound clear. No complaints. Everything feels balanced. But when I'm watching movies or shows, especially scenes with a lot of background music or action, the vocals could have been better. They are not bad, but when I compare this with my Samsung C45E, the Samsung has noticeably crisper vocals and clearer dialogue. Now, there is a fix. Switch to news mode using the remote. That mode reduces the bass and boosts the vocals. Works really well for movies and dialogue heavy content. Or you can manually lower the bass to -2 or -3 and keep the treble at +2. That balances things out nicely. So yeah, vocals could be slightly better out of the box. But once you tweak the settings, it's fine. Alright, design and build. This soundbar is slim, like really slim, way thinner than most soundbars I've seen at this price. Makes it easy to place under your TV without blocking the screen. The finish is this matte black. Looks premium, doesn't attract fingerprints much. Front has a metal mesh, top has volume and power buttons. And there is an LED display that shows volume levels, connection status and which EQ mode you're in. Really helpful. Trebles are handled well. Clear, bright, no harshness. And instrumental separation is actually good. In songs with multiple instruments, you can distinguish between them. Back has all the ports, HDMI, ARC, aux and USB. One thing missing, no optical port. So if your TV or setup needs optical, this won't work for you. But HDMI ARC works perfectly and that's what most people use anyway. The subwoofer build is solid. Only thing is the woofer driver is exposed at the front. No protective grill. So if you have kids or pets, just be a little careful. Connectivity is simple. Bluetooth 5.3 connects instantly, stays stable. HDMI ARC for your TV. Plug and play. Aux if you want to connect older devices. USB, you can play music directly from a pen drive. And the remote is actually really nice. You get bass and treble controls, adjust from -4 to +4. It has 4 sound modes. Music, movie, news and X3D. Music and movie modes feel pretty similar to me. News mode is great for dialogue clarity. X3D mode, honestly skip it. Sounds artificial. No distortion even at the full volume. That's a big plus. So final verdict. Current price for the Tribit S1 is around 9,000 to 10,000 rupees. During sales with bank offers, it drops to 6,000 to 7,000 rupees. Now if you can get this at 6,000 to 7,000 rupees, blindly go for it. At that price, this is unbeatable. The loudness, the bass, the premium design, the overall audio experience, everything is genuinely impressive for that money. But if you are spending the full 10,000 rupees, let me tell you about one more option. The Samsung C45E. Same 10,000 rupees price range, and honestly, that's a better value for money option at this price. Why? because you are getting 300 watt output, completely wireless setup, Samsung branding, and vocals are excellent, noticeably crisper and clearer than the Tribit. The only downside, it doesn't have HDMI ARC, only optical and Bluetooth. So here is how I would decide. If your TV has an optical port and you can manage without HDMI ARC, the Samsung C45E is a better value at 10,000 rupees. But if HDMI ARC is mandatory for your setup and you need an all-rounder soundbar under 10,000 rupees, this Tribit S1 is still your best option. Simple as that. So that's my honest take on this Tribit S1 soundbar. If this video helped you even a little, a like and your one subscribe really keeps me motivated to test and share more honest reviews every day. If you are planning to buy one, I've shared the product links in the description. It supports the channel and costs you nothing extra. And if you have any doubts or questions, drop a comment. I read every single one. Thank you for being here. I am Pooja from ClearBuy and I'll see you in the next one.